Access granted. You've successfully hacked the core content of the Dr.C Radio-Show. Initiating broadcast. Calling all founders, creators, and change agents. What if you have a solution to a particular problem that your community or the world may be facing today? The universe is waiting. Tell us your story, and we'll set the international audio stage and stream blasting your voice to be amplified and heard out there. This is Dr.C, and welcome to the Dr.C Radio-Show.
Good day, everybody. This is Dr.C, and you are currently connected with Dr.C Radio-Show. And as we have promised, today we have a special guest, and this is all the way from the Philippines. We had a hard time to catch this guy. Oh, it's very wild, all very busy. And we met a long time ago back in SPI Technologies. It's a BPO currently. So this guy has decided to go on his own terms and currently enjoying what he's doing right now. He commands his time. He commands whatever the things that really matters to him. And so it's very special today. And without much further ado, let's all welcome Mr. J. Balan. Sir, jump on in.
Hello. Hi, sir. Dr. C, how are you guys? And how are you with your audience? Thank you for inviting me here in your radio show
podcasting.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard about this, but I just started this recently. So to be honest, you are the very first person to be on air. So
really?
This is kind of like a maiden type of going on air. So anyway, we just have some few questions here about what you exactly do, what are the things that matters to you, what are the things that worry you, and of course, before we finally take off, you're going to leave us with some few good words that with your long experience in IT, in communications, and basically in working with people who are on the same type of industry. A lot of our listeners today will be interested to know more about that, and this will be plugged on our website for a long time, so people can just access that and however they want to do it. Going to be available on YouTube as well. So I don't know much about you. A lot of people who
It's been a long time. It's been a long time, Dr. C.
I've seen a lot of your videos and your pictures whenever you do your talks in the provinces. So go ahead, tell us more about you, Mr. J.
Okay, but before anything else, my name is J Balan. People actually my full name is Jeremiah, but people call me Jay. Okay, right. So well, I've been around the country as you notice. The last time that we've seen each other personally. Yes. So there has been a lot of changes in my career. Yeah. When I left SPI, I actually went to Cebu for another job as a marketing manager for fulfillment services, marketing services.
Right.
But then where I learned about digital marketing, web designs, copywriting, everything about online marketing.
Nice.
So when I learned that for 2 years, I managed a team for those authors, independent authors, publisher as well, and Penguin, those.
Oh boy, that's a big one. Penguin, yeah.
Yeah. So when I left the company, I decided to work, set up my own digital marketing company here. Nice. in Cavite. And then when I actually started small, I had a few designers with me.
Right.
And then we don't have really an actual office until right now. We don't have an office. It's actually more of a virtual office, wherein we only met once or twice a week.
Okay.
And then people, my staff are actually in Davao, in Cebu, and here in Manila as well. So that was the time that we're starting up, and then we have clients in the US and in Colorado, and another in Australia and in Queensland. So so we're just just sending services, sending files, working on graphics and
Okay.
websites. So I'm just the one who manage all of those.
Okay.
And then suddenly, opportunity came.
Yes.
The government is looking or was looking for a trainer who can really teach people how to market, work online or do freelancing online.
Right.
So because their objective is not is to stop or prevent or maybe minimize the people who are going to the city
Yes.
looking for jobs. So the objective is to set up set their own company or maybe their own
Businesses.
business
Yeah.
in their homes,
Correct. Correct.
while
Gigs kind of.
with their families as well. So what I did is we come up with a training course for them, and then the government or the what the department is the Department of Information and Communications Technology,
Okay.
where so the program is actually called Digital Jobs PH. Is
Okay.
right now,
Wait, is this connected with Tesla?
no, Tesla is actually under the uh, Department of Labor.
Or what about TLRC, Technology Livelihood Resource Center?
That's actually under the Department of Trade and Industry.
DTI. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
Yours is a different
DICT
one.
is a new department of the government.
Okay.
It's actually been around 3 years or only. I think just 3 years
So it's pretty
old.
new. Yeah.
So, but the main goal or the main objective of the department is to actually manage the communications, technologies, everything about internet. So that's the reason why they set up this thing, maybe in coordination with DTI as well,
Okay.
because DTI, the Department of Trade and
Trade and
Industry,
industry. Yes.
also uh, have this project that they want the micro, small, and medium enterprises to be
SMEs. Yeah.
online, to
Yeah.
work, to have their business online.
Okay.
So what we did is actually my training in the government is more on the e-commerce and
Okay.
digital marketing. So it's a whole package wherein I teach people how to market the services online. Social media,
Yes.
website, SEO, content marketing, email marketing, and so on and so forth. And
Right.
then we set it up. And then we partnered them with a business owner, a small
Okay.
business, where they can actually, you know, coordinate, learn the business
Right.
first, the branding,
Yes.
the tone, the message, and then once they know that, they actually set up a campaign for that in
Okay.
order for them to market their services online.
So
So
hold on.
that's
Do you
the
have a
goal.
link to the potential markets out there? So they have at least the byproducts. Well, somebody will have to pick them up and
Yeah, yeah.
translate
We
to
have
money.
actually, yeah, those they can go to the ICT website,
But what is that?
the ict.gov.ph.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they can go to the ict.gov.ph to search for your digital jobs project as well. Or
So
we
is
have
this more like a competitor of like Fiverr, uh, uh,
no, no,
people to
no, no.
people,
It's
this
not.
kind of stuff?
It's just a training. Actually, it's just a training. We
Okay,
just do the
okay.
training. We just teach them how to market themselves online. So
Right, right,
so
right.
what we're doing is we're actually hitting two birds in one stone in a
Okay.
way. Like we teach the people how to market, how
Yes.
to work,
Brand.
do digital
Yeah.
marketing, and at the same time we help the MSMEs or the business owners, the local business owners in the community in the rural
Correct.
areas, to market their products or services online. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just it's two benefits, or it has two benefits. So the people, the trainees, so we also teach them how to set up their freelancer profile in
Right, right,
LinkedIn,
right, right.
in Fiverr, and Upwork. So we set those. We help them set those profiles so that they can be, they can apply their services. They can look for clients and then look for jobs as well.
Correct.
So so yeah, that's for 3 years that I taught. I taught those people, and I went to different provinces. I think it's already 9 provinces.
Wow, you're all over the planet. Yeah.
And just in the Philippines now.
The Philippine planet.
Philippine planet.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for another year for this year, for another program for that.
Right.
And hopefully we can still help a lot of people and a lot of businesses that wants to work in the office, and then they don't have to go to the cities for work.
Oh, wow. You know what? At this point, while you're talking, I was just imagining that this is very timely, especially now that there's a spread of coronavirus and people don't want to go out there. People don't want to go face-to-face communication with the clients and their other teammates. So I think it's very timely that they can just be on the comfort of their homes, even on their chinelas or their pajamas. They can do their work already as long as there's internet connection. And internet connection, everybody can have that as long as you're able to pay off for the monthly fees. But that's a good thing about this, right? You don't have to worry about traveling from place to place. You don't have to worry about all those things that perks of being at home. And then when you pan to the right, there you go. You're in your kitchen. Pan to the left, your kids are already there. So everything else happening. It's very perfect. So what you're doing right now is you're impacting those entrepreneurs, those people who just want to be at the comfort of their home and do the things and still earn money. So
still earn money. Yeah, not just money, it's dollars and sometimes US dollars,
of course.
Australian dollars, Singaporean dollars. So I mean, actually, when that virus, actually in the news, people are asking me. People are actually looking for a job. How can where can we find jobs in internet online?
And you don't have to wear a mask while you're doing on the computer, right? It'd be silly if you're on your mask. The only virus you probably catch is a computer virus, but that's about it. It's not a health risk.
Right. So that's my story. Right now, I'm while waiting for another training here. So actually, I'm still working with my clients. I have some clients as well in Australia right now. So working on social media. At the same time, I have some small businesses here as well in the Manila in Cavite.
Okay. But this is mostly in digital space, right?
Actually, no. The one is travel agency. Another one is travel agency. But I also market them online. Market them online. So I'm using my skills also to market those those small agents.
And you enjoy what you're doing, so that's very important of all. Yeah.
It seems it's not a job anymore. It's not anymore a work.
It's like a way of life. Yeah, it's a hobby now. That's great.
Yep.
So going around the Philippine planet, I already started with that, and meeting a lot of people, I bet, and from all walks of life, as long as you can do computer, different level of skills in terms of the different computer languages and programming languages, so to speak. So tell me, what is the most promising, the most, I would say, in terms of achievement, what excites you a lot? What's the best experience you may have that you can share with people who are listening right now? And that you may get something from that. What makes you so happy and there's joy in your heart and it's unstoppable? Even if you, there are events that you suddenly wake up at night, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to go jump into the computer and start working on it. And you just can't stop. Even if at some point you want to go pee already right next to your chair because you don't want to stop. What are those things? Share with us right now.
Okay.
Thank you for sticking around with Dr. C and today's special guest. If you have a story to tell the world, email us at drcradioshow@gmail.com and we'll set the stage for you. Until the next episodes with the Dr. C Radio Show, where we help amplify your voice to the world. You're listening to the Dr.C Radio-Show, a podcast that provides an international audio stage for the unheard ordinary individuals with extraordinary passion and ambition. Dr. Radio, where we amplify your voice to the world. So hang tight and let's all welcome Dr. Cliff.
Well, actually, there are two things. The first one is more on the training itself. I've encountered, I've actually experienced this training. Well, I've taught a class before. If you're there's a city here in Laguna, Biñan City. So I've taught a class there, and then so there's this one student who's actually suffering a cerebral palsy.
Okay.
Cerebral palsy, yeah. So at the first meeting or the first day, I actually told my counterpart in the government that or the staff there that she might having some difficulty typing.
Correct.
Because it's really hard for a cerebral palsy to control their movements.
Keyboards and mouse, especially.
So actually, the name is Raquel Castro. So when I asked her, can you do that? Can you complete the training? Given that you have the skills, I'm giving them the possibilities that I can help her in a way that I can do things differently for her.
Correct.
I can teach her some simple things as well. So, but she's persistent. She's saying that I can do this in a normal way.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to be I don't have to be special.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she's saying. What happened actually? The training actually involves 12 days of face-to-face intensive. If I could compare the intensiveness, it's like you're having a thesis for 12 days only. So you have to complete those things for 12 days.
Wow.
From website development,
basically HTML, those type of stuff.
No, we don't really do codings, but more of the website, WordPress. Setting up the WordPress, but setting up in a way that is for marketing. So there are certain
that's interesting.
Contact forms, there are contact forms, messenger bots.
Right.
So I mean, there's a lot of information. There are a lot of assignments as well. We also require them to post three posts per day in social media. So after the training, they are required to have a social media campaign for 21 days. So 21 days, 3 posts per day. That's like 63 posts.
That's a bunch, yeah.
That's a bunch, right? So they did that, and amazingly, this girl Raquel, she did everything. She actually completed everything, and it's amazing. It's amazing, actually. And after that, after the completion, she's proudly presented
the outcome,
and then even the government actually recognized her achievements. Even the department, the department secretary acknowledges her. Even the city mayor gave her a plaque. Recognition that she did very well on the class.
Right.
And then afterwards, after 1 to 3 months, she had 3 clients already. Yeah, there are 3 clients.
Nice.
So this is actually an achievement already. Is it? So given her physical disabilities condition, she made it. It's actually she became she became a symbol,
inspiration somehow, right?
Inspiration for the people.
Right.
For the students to pursue the course itself. So after that, people are actually working on. I mean, people are actually completing the course because I mean, if she can do it, why
Right.
can't
It's
you?
intimidating if you don't. Yeah. What about this
Yeah.
lady can make it? You should be able to do it too.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's one thing. That's actually a good experience for me. It's
Right. Can encourage everyone to push it. Yeah.
yeah, the people are
Nice.
being encouraged
Nice. Nice.
for the feat that
Correct.
she made. No.
Right.
So what after that? That's actually a year ago or 2 years ago, and then this year, I just saw her post. I just saw her post this morning.
Oh,
She's
wow.
saying that she wants to give back, and
Oh,
she's going to teach design and content writing. The learnings that she got from me,
yes.
she will now do. She will now do the
Share it with the
teaching,
rest. Yeah, with people.
but she will do it to those PWDs as well,
Yeah.
persons with disabilities as well.
Right.
So it's a good thing. I mean, it actually fills my heart,
Of course. Yeah.
with those
So,
things.
right.
That's one experience that I will never forget
Right.
as a trainer as well.
Nice. Nice.
For the business,
The
well,
business side.
for this business side, there's this. Actually, I haven't slept that much. To say, I'm saying, because there's
It
one.
doesn't show in your eye bag, sir. It looks like you've been
Yeah,
having a
yeah, you
complete
can
sleep.
see. uh, Actually, last night well, 2 days ago.
Right.
Well, definitely. Well, I need to tell the story first.
Correct. Yeah, go ahead, please.
There's this recipe from my dad.
What do you
It's
mean
actually
recipe? Was is
it's a
a type of delicacy?
ribs.
Yeah.
It's a baby back ribs recipe.
Oh boy.
It's a ribs.
Yeah.
It's grilled ribs. So
Right.
it was actually my dad's recipe. So when he died, I actually learned about it. So when I what happened is when there was a food fair here, I joined I
In
joined
Binyam
the food
or
fair
in
here
Cavite?
in Kawit in
In
Cavite.
Cavite. Okay.
Yeah, when I joined the food fair, and then I introduced that recipe, the ribs,
Right.
and suddenly people are plucking. Suddenly
Did you have a taste test like oh try this and give
well,
them a little bit of chunk of
my family knows it's good. It's delicious. I mean,
ah
I learned the recipe. I learned how my dad
secret
cooked as a
recipe.
kid.
Yeah.
It's like KFC that time.
Oh yeah. While you were talking, I would remember this guy. Yeah. The
So
chicken
yeah,
guy. Yeah.
yeah. So what happened is, so people are plucking. People are ordering, and
Swarming in your spot immediately.
the
Yeah.
I mean, the 10 kilos that I
Brought in
bought
there. Yeah.
for the
The fair.
ribs. No, I think
Yeah.
10 kilos, or the prepared for the ribs.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you marinated that, right?
yeah, I marinated it. I grilled
Yeah.
it, oven actually first, and then grilled it. And then
Ah,
after a few hours, at least 2 hours, it's gone. The people are bought it already. so it's actually a sideline. It's actually a hobby.
ah,
My outlet is actually about cooking, and then
nice.
that thing that recipe actually made me think that it can be a business.
Right.
So
Yeah.
but of course I have to stop it. I mean, for a few, because of the training in the ICT. So I haven't had the time now that time to work on those on the food. So we stop it, but people are still asking in our FB page, in the
Yeah.
Facebook page. It's actually the brand is actually called Adams, ADM's ribs.
Okay.
Adams is from the from the Bible, the Adam's ribs, where the
Okay. Oh my God, that's
Eve
actually
came.
biblical then. You know.
so yeah, so that's actually the brand. And then just lately, as I said 2 days ago, we're just searching for, I'm just searching for a place that probably I can, well, while I'm waiting for the training, the training year for the ICT. I thought about it again, the Adam's ribs. And then I look for a place that we can stay. We can have it, set up, establish the store itself or the resto itself. And then I saw a special place here in the Bacoor in Cavite as well. And then the area is already established. I mean, there's already a restaurant, but
Right.
they're selling it because the owner will have to, you know, move outside of the country. So they're selling the whole thing, even the package, the tools itself. So everything is there. We'll just have to
Yes.
cook. So even the customers they're already customers, and they're selling, the tapa or the beef with rice. And so for 2 days I'm thinking about it. And I also already asked the owner, already asked the owner if how much,
Uh-huh.
and then suddenly I told my sibling, or I told my sisters,
Okay.
do you have something that I can borrow?
Oh.
And then suddenly, yeah, I mean, why? And then I showed her the place, showed her the pictures, and I told her, Adam's ribs, we can still, open it up, establish it again. And of course, she's very supportive. Sabi, okay, go ahead. And then so last night I've been thinking everything about it, how to set those up,
Right, right, right,
wha-
right.
what's the structure, the menu, the additional menus that I can offer, or the food that I can offer. So those things until so I actually forgot the time already. And then I already established certain, page, looking for deliveries as well. Those.
Wait. Is it gonna be more like a restaurant or more like a food cart, sort of?
It's more of a restaurant. It's actually going to be a more of a restaurant. And but The thing is, we can also set it up as a food, food service. I mean, food delivery. People can order it by online. So I'm thinking about the marketing strategies as well online, so that people can buy it and
Right.
from the comfort of their home, and
Yes,
those
yes.
things.
But this currently local, right?
Yeah,
Unless
kind
you
of
have branches
local.
all over, like Cebu, Davao. Maybe later on, right?
Later on, maybe.
Yeah.
If it's going to be successful, why not?
That's just
So
exciting. Yeah.
that's one thing that I'm actually busy,
Right.
aside
Wow.
from the hassle, the working hassle of
Right,
digital
right, right.
marketing.
Hustling on the side. Yeah.
Hustling on the side. Yeah.
But that's just
Right.
cool that it's almost extreme opposite. You have this in front of a computer and then in front of the grill.
Yeah. So
So you have your
we
keyboard and then you have the ribs.
that's the thing, in online freelancing or working from home is going to be as bored as hell. If you're not going to be, if you're not going outside, see the trees, see the people as well. Because honestly, that's actually the disadvantage of having to work at home. I mean, you only see the four corners of your room
Right.
every day. So you might as well have something, additional, maybe an additional
The other
hobby that you
side
can,
of you. Yeah.
yeah, that you can go outside. So you don't have to, you can balance things
Correct.
and,
Correct.
and work at the same time. So or earn at the same time. It's just not.
Right. Right.
It can be. It's possible. It's possible that we can do that. Yeah.
Yes. So while you were talking about that, I was just imagining that it's actually a good blend. If you have all this, more like the physical products being sold out to the community, you can impact the community as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time, you can market it definitely with the digital approach, the technologies and techniques that you can have. And also
Right.
that will spark a really good idea for your student as well, that, hey, our teacher is doing this. So there's just a lot of possibilities. It's just a
Mm-hmm.
vast possibilities you can do with it, something that you have, something that you're proud about doing, something that you like doing, something that
Right.
you just you can easily do it in the backyard, and then later on you can set up a little stall
Mm-hmm.
and then start
Yeah.
selling all the stuff. Yeah.
Start selling it online. Yeah, I mean in Facebook, right? So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm busy about. So uh, uh other than that, I guess I
So I
nothing
mean,
really.
I just got absorbed so much, brother. I was looking at the time, like, man, this is just exciting. I want this to be heard by our audience all over the planet, all over the world, so they can also get something out from that. They can take away some good things. That's just you can just be like you were saying earlier, being confined
Mm,
in the four corners of your place. But there's something else that you can do and go out there,
mm,
sprint a little bit, walk a little bit, get some fresh air, get some sunshine and do other things and meet actual people, something that we're
right.
missing today.
Yeah.
When we hold our phone or being on our gadgets and devices and we don't know something else behind us or our
Right.
surroundings is very important. So before we finally let you go, so any
Oh,
words of wisdom that kind of like capsulize what we just talked today? Anything that you want to share with the world that they may get something applied immediately and they can be inspired about your journey, about your story, brother?
all right. So there's a saying. My dad is always said this. Or, uh, if you born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it's your fault. There are a lot of possibilities. There are a lot of opportunities right now, especially with the new technologies, especially the internet. There are a lot of things that you can do to earn, and we just need to look. You just need to open your eyes onto the possibilities. Uh, you just need to, you know, absorbent about it, learn things as you go away, because college is not the end of learnings. As you can see, every day there are actually new updates about the new apps. Even your apps in your phone has to be updated every now and then. I have to learn it again. So you just need to open your eyes, open your things, open the possibilities, open yourself to possibilities, that there are a lot of
Right.
things that you can do and
Yes.
learn, and
Do
don't
not
stop. I
stagnate,
mean,
right? Just keep going.
yeah. It's really hard. Actually, there's a lot of. I mean, I'm also a victim of that. There you can procrastinate as well, because there's and there are also a lot of uh uh things that prevents you to do that, like uh distractions. I mean, like
Distractions too. I
there are,
mean, technology
yeah.
today just pulls you away, drips you.
Yeah, there are a lot
After
of
5 minutes, you're away
distractions.
already.
Yeah, and you just watch Netflix for a while, and then suddenly you have already
You want
12
more,
episodes.
and then you want more, and then you go binge watching the whole day, the whole
That thing.
evening.
Yeah, so those things. So try to try to balance things first.
Correct,
But
correct, correct.
again, it's really hard, right? It's really hard to really focus right now. But if you're there's no there's I don't think there's any more that you cannot do to yourself, how to improve yourself. uh, if if only you can check what's happening outside now. I mean, in your community as well. But so there are a lot of possibilities that you will improve or earn, and then help your community. uh,
Right,
you
right.
know those things.
Yeah.
um, the last thing, the last the statements that I would
Okay.
tell you is not to be dependent in the government, and as as JFK said, don't ask
What the
what your
government can do for
government
you.
can do for you. Ask what you can do for your government.
That's right.
So that's one message or quote that I always tell myself whenever I go to this department or to the city hall and look for you know I always ask for, how can I help? I mean, And that's the reason why God gave me the training. So he gave me all those
Gave you
things.
the rib, my friend.
Gave me the rib as well. So
Right.
yeah, so that's about it. Thank you for the time, Dr. C.
So that's amazing, exchange of thoughts, exchange of ideas, exchange of notes, and it's
Mhm.
good to know that there's something else. Actually, I thought you just a computer nerd. You're just hiding behind this apron as well. I didn't know about that. So
Uh-huh.
if I get to visit the Philippines, I'll definitely find you, and we can share some ribs together, brother. Maybe she can
Yeah,
share your
brother.
recipe as well. So,
No,
how
that's
do
not
how
good.
do we reach you? In case people would like to know more about what you do, and people want to pull you to the side, hey, can you do a training program for my team, for my
Right.
organization, for my company, or maybe for my association? Then how do we reach you and to know more about you, sir?
Okay. So my company is you can reach me at rippletrend.com. That's
Can you say that? Ripple Trend.
yeah, rippletrend.com.
.com. Okay.
That's my digital marketing firm, a agency. As well as you can in LinkedIn. I have my LinkedIn profile as well. Just
Okay.
search for Jeremiah Balan
All
or
right.
J Balan.
Okay.
And easiest way is to search in Google. Just type Jeremiah Balan, and I will be the one to.
You occupy the whole page immediately. Your
It's
pictures
actually
and your everything about you.
an optimized profile. So
Right. So hold on. The Adam's rib, is it already available? Like people will just jump in. I want to taste that rib. I've watched the
soon,
interaction.
soon.
I can't wait to have
They've
that.
already tasted it before, and actually people are asking about it already. So, but soon, maybe about 2 weeks from now, the store will open. Our restaurant will open. So yeah, I mean, you can see it in the Facebook page. I actually posted it right now that it will be coming soon. Yep, opening soon.
Okay,
Right.
so thank you again for allowing me to have you on board here on the Dr. C radio show. And we are being accessed internationally, and we're actually trying to get to Mars, Jupiter, and all
All
over the universe as well.
right.
Um, but some aliens probably listening right now interested in your Adam's rib. So again, thank you so much, Mr. Jay Balan, and I want to see
All right.
you. I want to see you do a lot more things, impacting the community, impacting people, especially that the lady you talked about, the Raquel. I hope
Yeah.
she's continue doing what she was doing right now, being able to inspire other individuals who thought that, hey, I can't do this. I am disabled person with disability. No,
Mm.
there's no such thing as disability. When you start to think about something and you can just actually materialize or put that into the action, and that's what you're doing. So you don't even know, you're probably age of 90 or maybe hopefully you reach
Right.
100 people, but those people that you have touched their hearts and their soul, they multiply themselves with touching other people's, you just basically leverage yourself and multiply yourselves in that
Mhm.
type of thing. So okay, so I'm gonna we gotta go now. And
Right.
again, everybody, thank you for your time. I know that you get busy, and not many people can really stick into one podcast for this whole length of time. They're probably doing something else, but you can just put your phone down and just listen to the audio as well. You already see my face and Jay, and just enjoy this. If you feel that you are moved, if you feel that you find value in this conversation today, please go ahead and share this with your friends. Share this with the people who are into the ribs and those baby back ribs. And of course, but most of all, how do you kind of share it with the people who are also into thinking about doing business, making money, flipping things while at the comfort of your home? You don't have to race, you don't have to do wrestling with the jeepneys just to go to work or the cabs. And when it rains, you don't have to worry about it because you're at the comfort of your home, making money and helping other businesses as well. So how cool is that? And also you're enjoying your thing, on Facebook or other social media platform, and you can just do it. Sorry about the noise around here. But yeah, that's Jay Balan, ladies and gentlemen. Go to
Thank you.
Ripple Trend, that correctly? Rippletrend.com.
Rippletrend.com. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So I will flash that website as well. I'll put a link down here, and you can just click on that, and that guy will give you 30 minutes to 1 hour maybe just to assess what do you want to
Yeah.
do with your business and can
Great.
assess your social media presence. So we're not gonna stop because there's so many things that we started here, and once we started something, it's hard to end it because it's just an interesting things or topics, or especially now for those people who don't want to go out and shake hands. People, no, we don't want to shake hands with you, or kind of like get really closer and worry about the virus thing. Okay, brother.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you again. And there's more episodes upcoming. Listen to some more founders, shakers, movers, the change agents. I'm going to put them out here and for you to interact as well. So again, there's just many ways to connect with people who have or the same with like-minded individuals who are making an impact in the community. Again, thank you for tuning in to the Dr.C Radio Show, and where we put those founders and movers into the live action, and we get their voice amplified all over the universe so that everybody else will be able to understand what your journey and what your story is. So, Mr. J, thank you so much, and we'll probably have a lot more talking in the future. Okay?
All right. Good
All
day.
right. Okay. Bye-bye now, sir.
Thank you for sticking around with Dr. C and today's special guest. If you have a story to tell the world, email us at drcradioshow@gmail.com and we'll set the stage for you. Until the next episodes with the Dr. C Radio Show, where we help amplify your voice to the world.